The all-electric 2024 Honda Prologue SUV uses the same basic platform as the 2024 Acura ZDX and is the Honda brand's first US model that's solely powered by electricity. It's based on the General Motors Ultium electric vehicle platform as part of a partnership between Honda and GM. Honda revealed that the upcoming 2024 Honda Prologue is expected to get an EPA-estimated 300 miles of range on a single charge while announcing a slew of new specs for its first all-electric SUV. Built on GM's Ultium platform, it achieves this range thanks to the 85 kilowatt-hour battery inside, which is the same size as the Chevy Blazer EV. The Prologue will be offered in single and dual motor configurations. The former is front-wheel drive and the dual-motor setup provides all-wheel drive traction. While Honda hasn't disclosed power outputs for the single-motor version, the automaker is estimating around 300 miles of range. The Prologue's entry and middle trims, EX and Touring, will come standard with the single motor, with the dual-motor setup optional. The line-topping Elite trim will come with the AWD setup standard and is projected to produce 288 horsepower and 333 lb-ft of torque, but we don't know its range targets just yet. The AWD variant still generates less power than the single-motor versions of the ZDX, so there's potential for the single-motor models to feel a bit sluggish. But we won't know for sure until we get behind the wheel. All Prologues come with an 85 kilowatt-hour battery pack and fast charging capability up to 155 kilowatts. That's lower than the Blazer EVs, the Prologue's closest relative, 190 kilowatts charging rate, but all but the newest and quickest DC public chargers top out around 150 kilowatts. Both the Prologue and ZDX have interior styling that's influenced by the partnership with GM. For example, the steering wheel is directly from the Chevrolet Blazer and Equinox EVs, the Qi charging pad is the same one used in those GM vehicles, and the directional and windshield wiper stalks on the steering will also come from the GM parts bin. Behind the multifunction steering wheel is an 11-inch digital driver instrument screen with key gauges and information. Unlike the ZDX, the Prologue just uses a screen without a binnacle covering it. The center infotainment touchscreen measures 11.3 inches and features a Google-based operating system that can project Google Maps on either screen, which can be helpful particularly when navigating to a charging location. In addition, the system can estimate the charging time required to reach a destination and precondition the EV battery when a DC fast charging station is programmed as the destination. Wireless connectivity for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay is standard as well. GM, on the other hand, has announced that it will be dropping Apple CarPlay support in the future. The interior's Honda elements include the red ignition button and horizontal vent and dash motif found in the Civic, CR-V, and other recent Honda redesigns. The dashboard and center console are streamlined and uncluttered, with two large cup holders between the seats and a Qi wireless charger slot positioned aft, just in front of the center armrest and storage bin. The front of the console has two USB-C charging ports, and there are two more USB-C ports for rear seat passengers. A large storage cutout can be seen under the center console for smaller items. Contrasting stitching appears on the armrests, steering wheel, and dashboard of the gray and black two-tone interior of the Elite trim, with shiny black surfaces sprinkled throughout. Heated front seats are standard on all trim levels. Overall, the photos of the Elite trim interior show a typical cabin for a top-level Honda, refined and attractive but not approaching luxury, which is reserved for the Acura line. Both the Touring and Elite trims get a 12-speaker Bose sound system as standard equipment. The second row is exceptionally accommodating because designers decided not to cram in a third row of seating. An available panoramic roof accentuates the open feeling. The rear seats have 60-40 split seatbacks and 2 angles of recline. The 2024 Honda Prologue comes standard with the Honda Sensing suite of active safety and driver assistance systems, which include automatic emergency braking, AEB, with pedestrian detection, AEB that works at highway speeds, blind spot warning, rear cross-traffic warning, rear cross-traffic braking, blind spot steering assistance, and rear pedestrian alert systems. The Prologue offers 25.2 cubic feet of cargo space with the rear seats in use. With the seatbacks folded, the cargo space expands to 57.7 cubic feet. Unlike many BEVs, the Prologue doesn't have a front trunk, but hidden space under the cargo area floor adds another 0.8 cubic feet of storage. In the rear cabin, there is a storage box under the floor, which is quite effective for storing various luggage. And Honda has also embedded LED lights in the cabin as lighting to make it easier for users to organize their luggage. A power liftgate featuring hands-free operation is standard on the Touring and Elite trims. Honda designs all its SUVs to be sleek and appealing to most consumers, and the Prologue is no exception. While maintaining the same exterior design that Honda is known for, it integrates some design elements from the Range Rover Evoque in the rear. Also, in the rear, the visual treatment is similar to the Pilot's but still very distinctive. The LED taillights echo the DRLs up front, as horizontal bars stretch from the rear fenders across nearly 1/3 of the liftgate. The Honda name sits prominently above the license plate cutout, with various model and trim badges affixed to the left and right edges of the tailgate.